Alright guys, really quick verse for you today. John 1, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. In him was life, and the life was the light of all mankind. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Couple points here. Self-explanatory, but I want to put some things in perspective really quick. Your situation, your circumstances, the people around you has not overcome the light of Jesus. And even if your situation or the people around you or whatever it is doesn't look the best, you can still shine. You know what I'm saying? You can still be who God has called you to be. You can still be the characteristics of God. You can still speak how God wants us to speak, even when your situation may not look like that. And here's one thing, a thought that I had that kind of hit me pretty hard, because it made me think about all the times that things weren't going that great, and it made me think about how I was going about them, and maybe I've been going about them wrong. You know what I'm saying? So maybe your life seems so dark and downhill because Jesus isn't even included in your darkness. So maybe it's like you're in this dark state, or things aren't really looking up, or things aren't really working out at all, and you just feel like your life is just coming down and it's worse and it's doing horrible or whatever, this and that, or you're not even including the creator or the person that can light up your situation. So you're going to spend this time kind of turning your wheels and trying so hard to get out of it with your own doing. And the truth is, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. In him was life. How are you not going to include Jesus and have this lifestyle you want to live, or all these big dreams and aspirations, but you don't even have the creator who made you to help you out? Like, no wonder, maybe we're going through the same thing for so long, or we're kind of in that same state because we haven't even brought Jesus into that dark state that we are constantly complaining about. We're constantly ranting, we're constantly gossiping, we're constantly telling people how bad it is, but we won't even bring the light into our own situation. And then the last thing I wrote was, what are you including instead? What are you bringing in? Maybe it's a substance, maybe it's an activity, maybe it's a person. Maybe you're replacing God, the light of your darkness, with something that can't even shine. Maybe that's a person, maybe that's an activity, maybe that's a hobby, maybe it's a sport, maybe it's something else that's just not Jesus to light up the darkness of that situation you're dealing with. And maybe as we go forward, we should kind of consider, what are we including? What are we inviting? It's very difficult for God to shine when we won't include him in our own darkness.